One end of the reel of the 3M brand one-pass fiber pathway can be pre-connectorized at a 3M factory with SC connectors. This end is first plugged into a fiber distribution terminal, or FDT. The connectorized end of the duct is shipped with a pull-eye. This pull-eye can be used to pull the duct through a wall into an enclosed stairwell. The hole needed to pass the duct through the wall must have a minimum 1-inch diameter. A two-part funnel is then used to capture the duct as it transitions through the hole and finish the installation. Installation of the 3M one-pass fiber pathway is fast and easy. A two-person crew is recommended. Installation of the 3M one-pass fiber pathway initiates at the Fiber Distribution Terminal, or FDT. Determine the length of the bridge material to properly transition the duct from the FDT to the wall surface, and cut to length. Insert the bridge into the exit hole of the FDT and align it on the wall in the direction of travel of the duct. Mark the wall next to where the flange of the duct will be adhered. Align the edge of the 3M brand painter's tape 2080 to the mark, and apply the tape to create a reference edge traveling to the next wall or ceiling. A level can be used to aid in tape application to obtain a straight reference edge. At the corner location, measure or use the freehand tool template to create marks at the desired offset for the duct. Align and place a strip of painter's tape on the marks to create the reference edge for the duct after completing the corner and running along the next wall surface. Next, measure the distance to the center of the exit hole in the FDT from the wall surface. Using the recommended ratio of 3:1, multiply that measurement by 3 to obtain the anchor distance of the duct from the exit of the FDT. Make a small mark on the blue tape at that location. Measure 1/4 inch from the edge of the tape in the installation path of the duct, and mark that location for drilling of the anchor. Using the 3/16 inch bit, drill the anchor hole. Now, insert the plastic anchor flush to the wall surface. Form the bridge by hand to anchor at the drilled location on the wall and create a smooth transition for the duct to follow. Once complete, remove the white plastic liner on the surface where the duct will be adhered and pass the bridge through the center of the hole in the FDT. The length of the formed bridge material will determine the anchor location within the FDT. Install the grommet over the bridge. Then, anchor the bridge in the first drilled location outside the FDT with the number 4 screw. Anchor bridge inside FDT, ensuring the bridge material provides a smooth transition from the wall through the center of the exit hole in the FDT. Once complete, feed the cables through the grommet into the FDT and secure the duct to the bridge at the transition from the duct to the individual fan-out cables using cable ties. Smooth grommet into its final position. The duct is now ready to be permanently adhered to the wall surface. Make a slit in the adhesive liner at the exit point of the duct from the FDT. Peel back, exposing the adhesive surface, and begin adhering the duct to the bridge, ensuring contact of the duct to the bridge material over its entire length. Do not place excessive tension on the duct during the installation process. Once the duct is adhered to the bridge, align the groove of the freehand tool to the duct. Begin placing the duct onto the wall using the reference edge, peeling away liner, and moving the freehand tool along the wall. When approaching a planar corner, do not peel too much liner away from the adhesive. Leaving the liner in place will help with corner navigation. To prepare for the planar corner, snip the flange in the center of the corner location. Remove approximately 1 1/4 inch of the flange on either side of the center location. Snips or a sheath knife may be used for this process. If a sheath knife is used, do not allow tip of sheath knife to cut into wall surface. Place planer corner cover over the duct at the corner location and form duct to fit into the cover. Place onto wall surface and adjust position by sliding the cover over the duct. When the duct is aligned to the new reference surface, hold this position lightly and remove the liner from underneath the cover while it is in place. This action ensures the planer corner will fit correctly over the duct. Place a few inches of duct onto the wall surface after the corner to locate the duct along the reference surface. Remove the corner cover from the duct. Remove any painter's tape that might be caught under the cover, and peel off the liner strips on the back of the corner cover to expose the adhesive. Replace corner cover and press firmly into place to permanently attach the cover. Using the freehand tool, place approximately 12 inches of duct onto wall in preparation for the application tool to be placed onto the duct. Remove any remaining painter's tape, and this step of the process is complete. The grooves on the installation tool are then placed over the duct, and adhesive liner from the duct is taped to the wall behind the application tool to aid in its removal during installation. The pole is inserted securely into place. The second person is now able to use the installation tool to apply the 3M 1-pass fiber pathway to the wall. It is important during installation that the installer maintains pressure against the wall and that the installation tool straddles the duct at all times. Use of the installation tool is suspended just before its approach to a corner support piece. The installation tool is then removed from the duct. You may use the freehand tool to approach closer to the corner support piece. The duct is then placed in the corner support piece, maintaining constant contact with the support piece through the corner. Smooth the duct in place. In certain applications, the freehand tool can be used to start the duct down the next wall surface without the use of measuring equipment or tape. Place the cover on the corner. The cover should snap when secure. Corner cover installation is now complete. Application of the duct with the tool is suspended just before the corner transition needed to install a freeform corner. The liner is then removed and duct is placed by hand around the desired corner. The curve of the corner should begin and end 3 inches from its center, ensuring a uniform bend. After exiting the corner, the bottom of the duct is aligned with the top edge of the 3M 2080 blue painter's tape, and installation of the duct with the application tool is resumed. When applying the duct to a bridge, the application tool is suspended just before the bridge transition. You may use the freehand tool to approach closer to the bridge. Installing the duct over the bridge is done by hand. Continue with the freehand tool, then apply the application tool, and continue with the run. After duct installation, liner sheets taped to the wall are removed by gently pulling them out from under the duct. The duct is then placed in a straight line by hand. Using pressure supplied either by hand or with the freehand tool, the duct is smoothed in place. Once the end of the hallway is reached, using snips, cut the duct parallel to the wall. If the end of the run is less than 28 inches from the last point of entry location, the installer must pay off 28 inches of duct from the reel before cutting the duct. Next, Make a window cut at the last, upstream point of entry location. Pull all fibers back to that location to be stored later in a 3M brand 1-pass point of entry box. Measure 1/8 inch from the edge of the tape and mark that location for drilling of the anchor. Using the 3/16 inch bit, drill the anchor hole. Now insert the plastic anchor flush to the wall surface. The duct is now ready to be permanently adhered to the wall surface. Insert the number 4 screw into the anchor. Thread screw into anchor until flush with flange surface of duct. Do not over-tighten. Lastly, snip the end of the duct to length, parallel to the wall. After the duct has been cut, take a small piece of paper, tissue, or paper towel and stuff it into the end of the duct. Using a finger, apply caulk over the filler to seal the opening. The end of the duct is now sealed.